Hi, this is Rachelle with Scrapcraftastic, and I am back to work on another composition notebook. And I'll be using these craft composition notebooks that I found on Amazon. It's a 6-pack and they have 60 sheets of college rule. They're by Oxford and they are 8 inches by 5.75 inches. So we're going to be working with that. We're going to be working with this Moterm standard size traveler's notebook that I also found on Amazon. Very inexpensive. It comes with quite a few accessories, so you get a lot of bang for your buck. You get everything you need to start a traveler's notebook. And there is a video where I show everything that comes with this. I'll link to that video in the iCard up above. But before we get into that, we are in May now, so the new May dashboard digital is available to Scrapcraftastic Craft Lab Text. Those are YouTube channel members. If you're not a member and you're interested in joining, the join button is under this video. If you don't see it, if you're on an Apple product, look in the description box and the link will be there with more information on joining. So I did another set of 3 dashboards. This month, I included a standard size traveler's notebook wrap. So basically you get 2 dashboards in one if you just cut it in half, or you can use it as a cover. If you print it on cardstock or heavyweight paper, you can use it as a cover. In this instance, I have printed them on sticker paper. These are the new digitals. So this is the first one. This is the second one. Again, this is printed on sticker paper. I'll link to the sticker paper that I use in the description box below. I set my printer to other matte inkjet papers and best quality. And then this is the other one. Again, you get 2. They're just reversed so that you can use them as a cover if you choose. Or you can just cut it down the center. It's easy to tell where the center is where the 2 meet. Cut it down the center, trim it out, use it in a traveler's notebook. You stick it on the page. I'll show you examples. These are available to Scrapcraftastic Patron, Elite, and Unlimited. They are available to Elites for a limited time. So if you are an Elite patron, download as soon as possible because they will expire. Okay, this is our planet, and I usually print and cut 2 sheets just so I have some extra. So this is our planet. Then this is Queen Things, and I made this dashboard to go with it. So that's what the dashboard looks like, and it's 5 by 7-ish. It's a little bigger than 5 by 7. And those are the stickers. These are all printables available right now in the Scrapcraftastic Patreon. Okay. Well, these are for YouTube channel members. So these dashboards are YouTube channel members. The sticker sheets are available to patrons. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Now, since I have quite a few of these craft composition notebooks, I decided that I would play around with making a standard version. Now, I don't remember showing the inside of this previously. I don't think the paper is a bright white. Let's see, this is a bright white. So it's kind of an off-white, but it's still a pretty nice white. It's not a cream color, not really. So I'm okay with the color of the paper. It doesn't have that red line, which is nice. The paper quality seems to be a little better than the standard 50-cent paper. It's just, I don't know if it's better, but it just feels different. It's not as slick, I know that. This doesn't say where these are made. This is made in Brazil. Okay. So I don't know how the Brazilian paper is. I do know that people that use fountain pens prefer the papers that are from Vietnam. Okay, again, no red line, no margin area, so you're free to do whatever you want. Now, this is only 8 inches in height. I want to trim it down to fit in a traveler's notebook. Traveler's notebook insert is 8 1/4, or standard size is 8 1/4. So we're going to lose 1/4 of an inch, right? But we won't waste a lot cutting this down. I could cut down one of the full-size composition notebooks, but that's going to create a lot of waste. And I think this will be fine, even though it's just slightly shorter. It should work out okay. All right. So as I have been doing previously, I'm going to use my True Traveler, well, the only True Travelers Company notebook that I have, to mark this to determine where to cut it. So, and I'm not going to drag this out with the cutting because I've done it several times. So I will link to those videos in the a video in the iCard up above if you want to see more detail on cutting this. I use the box cutter. You can use an X-Acto knife or some type of retractable blade, whatever you choose. This is just what I choose, and here we go. Okay, so I don't need to keep these. This can go in the recycle bin. So now we have a standard size traveler's notebook insert all ready to go. So this is an option if you don't want to make your own inserts. Like for instance, this is an insert that I made myself in a previous video. I printed the paper. It's dot grid front and back. This is craft cardstock. I just added this sticker recently and just started decorating some of the pages in this. So like this sticker is from Let's Get Plan, or all of these stickers. This Get It Done sticker is a old Happy Planner sticker. The washi tape is from Cookie Sticker Co. Same here. These are florals that are available to Scrapcraftastic patrons. They're also in my Etsy shop. The doll is from Let's Get Planned. So, I mean, but this, if you don't want to go through the trouble of printing or making your own inserts, this is an option, a really good option. And then I can still decorate it on the outside. This is another one that I made. I used black cardstock on the cover. I had this in my other traveler's notebook, and I took it out to use over here. But this is what it looks like. These are vinyl stickers, and I just used some washi tape to adhere them to the cover. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with this. This is one of the freebies that's available in the Facebook group. So this is where we are. Now I want to cover this, and I have all of these digitals. This is a freebie from the Facebook group, freebie from the Facebook group. And what I did was resize them to 2 different sizes for me to use. Some of this is printed on sticker paper. This is printed on regular 32-pound paper. The color is much better, I think, on the 32-pound paper than it is on the sticker paper. And I just think it's the nature of the paper that makes the difference. I'm not sure if that comes through on camera, but I definitely prefer the look on regular paper than the sticker paper. But so these are all freebies that are available, except for this. This is not. This one was a March dashboard for Craft Lab Text. Unfortunately, it's no longer available. This one too. So I got lots of copies of things that I can use. I made it in 2 different sizes. So this one is the standard traveler's notebook insert size. So when you fold it, it will be 4 0.33 by 8 1/4. But I wanted something a little bigger because I wanted it to fit in a dashboard cover, and the covers are a little bit bigger. And by the time you wrap it around the spine here, that adds some width to it. So I just kind of wanted something a little bigger. Now I don't know if I'm going to just stick this down on here or if I'm just going to put it in the dashboard. So this is a Chic Sparrow dashboard. Because this is smaller than the regular traveler's notebook, the height is a little shorter, I should be able to fit this in this cover. So let's see, maybe I can just leave the cover the way it is on the actual notebook and use and insert in the clear cover. I think it'll fit. Okay, let's just make sure. So maybe I didn't need to print it on sticker paper for this. I'm bending up the cardstock. That's one thing about the covers on these. It is not a chipboard. It is a cardstock. It's like a medium weight cardstock, I would say. That's perfect. All right, so these Chic Sparrow covers, if you want to cut down the craft composition notebook, they will fit in the Chic Sparrow. These aren't covers, they're dashboards. I keep calling them covers. The Chic Sparrow dashboards perfectly. And these dashboards, the standard size, are very inexpensive compared to other covers that I have seen, okay, or that I have purchased. So I would much rather purchase something like this to use because it's more affordable. Even with the shipping, I think I paid less than I did for the other covers. Granted, the other covers are actual covers and not dashboards, and they have lots of pockets and things like that. But if you don't need all of that, this works, okay? So what am I gonna put in it? I guess I'll use, even though I love the way this one looks, it's got more of a red tone to it, but I don't think it's gonna fit in the cover and cover the whole notebook. Will it? No. No. All right, so let's try this. I'm gonna trim it down. And even though it's on sticker paper, that's fine. I can still keep the sticker backing on and slide it in here. Then if later I want to use it for something else, it's still usable. And I'm doing this early in the morning, so hopefully I'm not rambling and not making sense. It's just I had this idea and I was like, oop, let's go do that right away. And if you are looking for the freebies in the Facebook group, you can just do a search in the group for Freebie Friday and they should come up. Oh, phooey. I'm not going to be able to use this for that part. So we'll just get this one out. Just don't like to use this because it doesn't cut straight all the time. Could be me, but maybe not. And here I'm just cutting off the white border. Let's see, is this gonna fit? I know I'm gonna probably end up having to trim a little bit more off. Maybe I would come out better sticking it to the cover. Also, with these, if you do plan to stick something to the cover, I suggest removing this. It's some type of tape. I would remove this. Especially if you're using an adhesive like Fabri-Tac. I think it does something to this, the adhesive of this tape, and it's going to come up anyway, so it's probably best to remove it to begin with. It's easy to remove. It's just a tape. Let's see about getting this in here first. I think I need to cut maybe 1/8 of an inch off each side. So let's do that. I still need to trim some off the top or the bottom. I think I'll do the bottom. How much? And is this actually going to fit in here? I don't want to trim it too short in either direction. So I'm guessing you gotta allow for the seam of the plastic where the plastic is connected. Let's see if that works. All right, let's test this before I put the trimmer back. Come on now, get in there. Why is this side always more difficult? That's perfect. Okay. There we go. And then we slide in the notebook. Didn't even have to pull out any glue or anything. Now again, if you don't have the clear plastic cover or dashboard, you can cover these notebooks. I show how to do it in a previous video that I will link in the description box below, so you can see how you can do that. That works. Just need to straighten it up. Wow. All right. So there is our notebook. Let's slide it in. This uses a composition notebook, so a standard size composition notebook, ready to go. How nice that is. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, let me know, I just had an idea while I was doing this. Previously, I have made reloadable or reusable dashboards. I'll link to a video and iCard up above. Those usually load from the top. Can we make something like this that loads from the side? It won't be as flexible. It will be more stiff than this. And the edges will be a lot more sharp because it's laminate. But let's see if we can make something like that. Only if you're interested. Let me know in the comments and we can try that out. But that's it. This went faster than I thought, because initially I thought I was going to actually put a cover on or attach a cover to the actual composition notebook. But this is even better. It's more flexible. All right, so let me know what you think in the comments below. We be trying something like this. I'll link to the dashboards that I'm using on the Chic Sparrow website. I'll link to that also below if you want to check them out. Okay, so now I just need to work on these two items. I really like how that turned out. Also, another good thing about this is by the time you put the clear cover with the dashboard on the notebook, it makes it the correct height. So the height is at the 8.25 with the clear cover on the notebook. So that turns out great. So that's it. I really like how it turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful and got a few ideas. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and you may be interested in this other video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.